Hello, welcome back to Boeske House Vintage. My name is Kristen, and today I'll be doing a haul video for you to show you all the vintage and antique goodies my daughter and I picked at Picker's Paradise, located in the western mountain region of Maine. I did do a little video of that prior to this one, so make sure to check it out if you haven't already. All right, here we go. All right, before we get started, make sure to take a moment to subscribe to Boeske House Vintage and like this video. So I'm going to start by showing you some of the more rustic farmhouse finds that I got. Now, if you don't have a rustic farmhouse, these are still great finds for you, but I tried to sort of group these in a way that might interest some people. So first, I have two cobalt blue jars. This one here is Noxzema, and this one here is a Vicks Vapor Rub jar. These would be so awesome if you have a bathroom with an apothecary theme, or even just to place some little flowers in and display around your house. All sorts of other little jars here. This one says hops, powder, solvent. This is for guns and rifles. Kind of a neat little find. And this Florida jar here, this is for marmalade. It says it had orange, cherry, pineapple marmalade in it. And I just thought the shape of this bottle was really neat. I haven't seen this shape before. Next, I'm going to show you all the Doug bottles or beverage bottles I found. I usually just call them Doug bottles, even if they're not, because a lot of times these bottles were found dug in backyards or near railroad tracks. I find a lot of these here in Maine. So this one's really cool. It's called Frosty Old Fashioned Root Beer. We have Down East beverages. Here in Maine, the section of the coast that is sort of, if you think of the map, it's to the right and down. That's what we call Down East Maine. And we have, I really like this one, Beverages by Red Fox. That's a cool graphic. These beverages, or these bottles are really great for you to put flowers in. That's how I often use them. And you can also use them as part of different seasonal decor. For example, this one here, paired with this, the red would look really cool for the 4th of July or for Christmas decor, all sorts of different things. And of course, Coke bottles, we always find those, right? All right, who is a Crush fan? I, myself, am not really much of a soda drinker. Actually, that's a really good question. Here in Maine, we call soda, but I would love for you to drop in the comments what you call it. Do you call it pop, soda pop, cola? It's interesting to me what different regions call it. So let me know. This is a huge one. Harmony Springs beverages. Look how huge that is. Like, seriously, it's bigger than my head. And this one here is Schlotterbeck and Foss Manufacturing Chemists from Portland, Maine. A lot of you are probably familiar with Portland over in Oregon. I had to think of that. But here in Maine, Portland is our biggest city. So we have a lot of things from Portland, Maine. And how cool are these? These old little wax-coated cups for ice cream or sherbet or shaved ice. I was totally blanking on the name of that. These would be really cool for people who upcycle and do really cute little crafts. Little pixie Seas and all sorts of fun little things. These would be really cute for that. And a can. I love this one. Swift's peanut butter. Check out the graphics on this can. So awesome and rustic. It says, more plants in your dance and more wham in your slam. And I also found this wooden piece here. Now, I think there's a chance that this is a paint by numbers. I haven't had a chance to look into it yet. Maybe I should have done that before I recorded this. But it says 1894 Engine Co. number 15. And I just thought that was really neat. All right. Are you ready for the next batch? Okay. Next, I'm going to show you the vintage kitchen and drinkware that we found at Pickers Paradise. I love this little set. It's tiny little, I shouldn't say tiny, but it's an adorable size. Little Anchor Hawking avocado green juice pitcher and matching little juice cups. Aren't those so darling? I love them. I'm not a huge avocado green fan myself. Otherwise, I would be keeping them. I also got this Anchor Hawking pitcher. I believe it's Anchor Hawking in amber color. How adorable are those daisies? Super sweet. All right, I don't know how many of you are Kahlua fans, but these two little glasses here are seriously fit for a party. Hopefully you can see the gold design on there. It really just makes me feel like, you know, these would be great for a New Year's Eve party, right? A nice little cheers with some yummy Kahlua, whatever Kahlua drinks you like to drink. Another gold find here. I believe this is Hazel Atlas, it is. And I have two cruettes. So this has the O for oil and the V for vinegar. It's just an adorable set. It's in really good condition too. Missing a little bit of the gold specks here on the vinegar one, but they are in good condition. Another cruette. We love stars and moons, right? Well, there you have it. Nice, thick glass piece. I've gotten one of these before. I think it's so cute. So this is Pyrex, and it's this little pinch condiment container that you just put on, and then you pinch it to take it right off. These are adorable. All right, some pink glass here. You know what? I didn't take my light to it, and my light isn't here right now, so I'm not sure if it glows in this very moment. But it's this adorable little creamer and sugar bowl. Gotta love pink, right? For those of you who like that Dutch windmill theme, this is a milk glass plate. And also, 1978, world's greatest grandma milk glass mug. This would make for an awesome gift, whether it's for your grandma or for yourself, right? You can buy things for yourself every now and then. All right, this siesta ware set. Now, I had picked up just one of these before, and I guess I didn't realize that it's a salt and pepper shaker. So when I got these, it did have the salt and pepper shaker lids on them, but they were cracked and really not in good condition. So these, you would just shake, fits right onto here. I think this is so neat. How awesome would this be for barbecue? I would use it, and maybe I will. I haven't decided yet if I'm going to sell this, because I would use it for like a barbecue, picnic, cookout, and I would put my plastic forks and spoons and such in there. I'm sure there's other things you could do with it. I don't know. Drop it in the comments if you have an idea of something even cooler than putting your utensils in there, because there might be a cooler idea. this pitcher and little swizzle stick. So I love the design of the spout on that pitcher. It's just really different. And it has these bold lines throughout here. Well, I'm looking at it closely because this is a really cool design. I don't know if you'll be able to see it, but it barely touches there. Can you see that? It barely meets right there. It's cool. All right, actually, I haven't had a chance to look into this piece, but it is aqua and gold. Unfortunately, there is quite a bit of loss of color on it, but it reminds me of something for someone who does sort of an alternative holiday decorative decor. I don't know, something about it feels holiday to me. But there has all sorts of different designs, clocks, lots of clocks around it. I guess that's what it is, clocks. Pretty cool. All right, next I'm going to show you just a few more kitchen items, and that is tumblers and glasses. So I just love this design. It is teal and gold. There's two of them, but I am noticing there's quite a bit of wear around them that I didn't see at Pickers Paradise. If you didn't watch that video, it's kind of this like dark, mazy place, and sometimes I do miss flaws when I'm there. So it's still pretty, but this would probably be something I would sell in my booth, which is at Antiques USA in Arundel, Maine, only because someone can pick it up and really kind of see the damage on it. Sometimes I'll do items there like that and write as is, because when I'm showing you on my, through Instagram or here on YouTube or Etsy, it doesn't always pick it up, and I never want to be misleading. These little floral glasses are darling. It's this sort of yellowy chartreuse pattern. And they are Libby glass. So I just loved those. All right, two raffia-ware tumblers here. We have pink and we have this mint aqua color. They are in good condition, a little bit of scratching, but the insides of them look good. Like I would drink out of them. And I have this, I've seen these, I've had these before, and I think they're Libby glass, but I can't quite remember. They're not marked that way, the only thing. But I have these two Christmas Winter Village cups here. And the last piece is just one singular, which I don't always pick up with cups. It is Libby glass, but the design on it was too precious not to. I might keep that for myself. All right, so that's it for the kitchen and glassware. So now let's move on to the last sort of collection or set, which is mid-century, kitsch, and holiday. All right, let's check out the final grouping of items. So I'm going to start with holiday. So first we have here this adorable plastic Easter bunny in a basket. And you know what? It's from Ames. Now, fun fact, our local Ames building is still there and still empty. I don't remember when they closed. It must have been, I don't know, early 90s, mid 90s? When did they close? But the building is still sitting there. All right, let's see. We have this little Santa candle here. And I just love this little Santa. How sweet is he? He's holding a gift behind his back. He has this adorable little wreath here. What's not to love about him, right? And Mr. and Mrs. Claus giving each other a little smooch, a little trinket dish, and hide whatever you want in there. How sweet. All right, let's see what else we got for holiday. We have some little wooden ornaments. I love this little Santa. He's about to go down the chimney there. And these little candle holders. Let's see, I have 2, 4, I have 5 of these little miniature paper candle holders. So those are wonderful, right? You can put little candles in there, or certainly find other ways to decorate with those as well. Okay, so now these I don't know. I haven't had a chance to look into them, so I'd love to hear from you all. What are these? They feel like wax to me. We have here a train, a caroler, and Santa. Unfortunately, nothing broke. It always sounds worse than it is. Unfortunately, they're kind of beat up, but I grabbed them and put them in the box anyways because they just interested me. Sometimes I do that. I'm like, I don't know what this is. It's just interesting to me. I'm going to take it and I'm going to figure it out. All right, I think that is it for holiday. So I have two clowns here. Man, these guys have seen better days, haven't they? They have, but I still rescued them because I know that clown people or doll people will still love them. I myself am not really a big clown person, but somebody will love these. I hope, right? I am in love with these dolls. So these are like little mini pose dolls. This one here looks as though she's a bride. Perhaps this is her bridesmaid. I haven't seen ones quite like this before, so I had to pick them up. What do you think? Aren't they adorable? And this beautiful little straw lady holding her basket. I love her too. I have this little lady bell here and another one here. This one says, "Me give you thanks for all your gifts." She is lovely. Salt and pepper shakers, these little sailors. Oh, aren't they sweet? And a little spaniel dog. Gotta pick up those little figurines when you see them, because when people see these and they have that sort of a dog sometimes, or cat, sometimes they just be like, oh, I gotta have that, right? Got to have that. Okay, we have a couple of Avon bottles here. This one is, how masculine is that? Pretty cool, shaped like a pipe. Dog with a little golf cap on. And I love this seahorse. Isn't that darling? Oh my goodness. I had a mermaid one time. People loved her. All right, I have this Stars and Moon. I don't know. Is it a candle holder for votives? I think so. You could put little things in there. Could put a little plant in there. Whatever you want. It's very nice. Pretty color. And I found my first ever fairy lamp. I've never found a fairy lamp. I don't know if they're just not prominent here in Maine, in New England, because everyone else seems to find fairy lamps. I go sourcing quite a bit, and I've never found one. But I found a fairy lamp. It's an amber fairy lamp. It is pretty big, and it's available this very moment. Maybe it won't be available when you watch this. I don't know. But that brings me to a good point. If you see anything that I'm showing you that you're interested in, you're welcome to email me at BoskeHouseVintage@gmail.com. Or you can find me on Instagram at BoskeHouseVintage and send me a DM. Those are really good ways to get in touch with me. If you see something you like, or something sparks your interest, or you just want to say hello, that's how you can find me. So I just have a few more things here. I have these doilies. I have 3 of them, and I love them because they're coated, so you can wipe them off. They are wipeable, and they are pink. Pink. Where are my pink people at? I got that for you. This darling little lady here. What is she doing? She's watering her plants, and she's so tiny. Isn't that lovely? Butterflies. Homeco butterflies. And these are just great for hanging up on your wall. Honestly, these being white, I personally think that I would spray paint them a funky color, because I think that's more fun. All right, I found this Jello mold. It has, all sorts of different people who I don't know. I know Power Rangers. There's Power Rangers on here. Ninja Rangers, Ivan Ooze, and Ninja Megazord. Jello Jiggler Hold. Just kidding. Yeah, hold. That's what it says. It doesn't say mold. So that's kind of fun. For those of you who used to maybe watch those characters and feel a little nostalgic about them, I have all sorts of postcards here. So if you are a postcard person, feel free to hit me up. And I'm not going to go through them all right now because that'll take a long time. And I just don't think that everyone wants to see that. But let me know if you do. Okay. I love this. This says Wife Saver. So, what do you think it's for? Do you think it's just to hang your keys? Do you think it's so wife can hang a honey-do list for you? What would you use this for? It's a nice chalkware piece. It still has its hanger here. There are a little bit of chips on it, but it's a pretty neat piece. All right, I have this. What do you think? I feel as though maybe it's a table runner. It's kind of the shape of a placemat, although I think it would be kind of funky to use a yarn placemat like this. But hey, to each his own. Both sides have this pretty little design on it. Both sides are lovely. 2 more items. This isn't super old. This is from 1990, I think it said. Shilling a dress-up doll. So who doesn't love playing with these, right? So these are magnetized. So they're little magnet dress-up dolls. But I just thought they were so cute. I had to bring them home. And my kids aren't huge into these like dress-up paper doll type things. So they'll probably be available. So let me know if you're interested. All right, the last thing. I found this big scrapbook. And I just peeked through it when I was there and I said, oh, awesome. It is full of vintage cards. But what I didn't realize, and this isn't a problem, it's just interesting to me, is that it's full of vintage baby cards. So perhaps it was all for one person. I guess I haven't taken a real close look at it to look at the name on it. But that would be someone who knows a lot of people because there are a lot of cards in here. But yeah, it's all vintage baby cards. So you have a new baby. Don't worry now about raising it. Don't fret if it should yell. Because with a mom and pop like you, baby's going to turn out swell. So anyways, this is just adorable, right? Oh my goodness, look at this. Congratulations to mother and to daddy too, and to the brand new baby who's come to live with you. Let me know if you're interested. So this was my huge haul from Picker's Paradise, which is in the Western Mountain region of Maine. Go ahead and give this video a like if you thought it was interesting. If you didn't, all right, check back. I'll do all sorts of different videos. And again, my name is Kristen. This is Boeske House Vintage. I'm super appreciative of you taking the time to just kind of sit down, hang out with me, see what I have to offer. Again, if you're interested in something, go ahead and email me at boeskehousevintage@gmail.com. My goodness, right? Or you can find me on Instagram at Boeske House Vintage. Thank you, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.